Hey guys, and welcome back to Cupid Parasite. So I'm gonna try not to accidentally hit the auto skip button. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm still in the common route, so you didn't really miss anything. If I do it again, I'll go back and I'll fix that. So anyway, so I finally made a decision. I'm gonna do Raoul's route, because I feel like Alan would share too much. So let's go with our obsessive, legendary, like, guy who's obsessed with gods. Alright, let's see. Alright. Yeah, I wanted to solidify their matchmaking plans a little more. Isn't it rare for you to be working this late?
今ね、キューピッドシステムにラブタイプテストっていうサービスを新しく導入する話があって、それを担当してるの。
Hang on. Okay, that should fix that. All right.
ついデータを集めるのに夢中になっちゃって、
There.
気がついたらこの時間だったってわけ。
Blasting us. A love type questionnaire? Getting into fortune telling? Yeah, I mean, kind of what we're doing.
違うわよ。心理学の恋愛色彩理論を参考にシステム化したエビデンスがあるテストよ。
I don't know why the...
ほら、大学の時にオコーナー教授に習ったでしょ。
I don't know why the background music is always so freaking loud. I have to pretty much turn it all the way down. Oh, that love type. Like how people can be sorting into 6 different compatibility groups.
そうそう、それを元にしてるの。恋愛傾向が分かれば相性がいい人同士を紹介できる確率が上がるでしょ。
That's true. It might work. When will it be introduced?
まだプロトタイプの段階だから実装までには時間がかかるかもしれないわ。あ、そうだ。ちょっと試しにやってみてよ。
For this to work, we need to run as many initial tests as possible. I'm gonna take it. Let's take the test. Sure, what do I do?
ありがとう、助かるわ。ちょっと待ってね。あなたの PC でできるようにするから。
Okay. You know, I like taking these stupid tests just for fun. Clarice was downloading the software from the company server with ease. A few minutes later, my PC started running the software and it was showing the test logo.
はい、どうぞ。まずはあなたの最も親しい異性を一人頭の中に思い浮かべて。友達でも恋人でも OK よ。
Okay.
その人に対するあなたの気持ちや行動について14の質問が出てくるわ。恥ずかしがらずに素直な気持ちで挑んでちょうだい。
Unless you're trying to get a specific guy, then don't answer.
イエスならピンクのチェックボックスに、ノーならイエローのチェックボックスにチェックを入れてね。
Okay.
まあ、まだプロトタイプだから当たらなかったらごめん。
Okay, I'll give it a shot. I stared into my PC screen. Alright. So, if you catch him looking at another woman, do you instantly get jealous? No. Why aren't you letting me? No. Okay. Next. No. Why you do this game? Okay, next. Yes. No. Why won't it let me?
チェックがついていない質問があるみたい。もう一度確認してみて。
Why are you not letting me go? Next. I'm done. I have to hit the trigger button. Okay. Sacrifice. Would you happily sacrifice yourself in order to give him whatever he desires? No. That's also an honest answer. You feel like you want him to be by your side only when you feel like having him there. My honest answer is yes. But I'm gonna say no. Because I'm trying to go for Raoul, so let's go. Would you, maybe? Do you feel like you want him by your side only when you feel like having him there? Maybe not, actually. Let's see. Would you rather be friends for a while first before you start dating? Not necessarily, honestly. No. Once again, I'm trying to do Raoul, but I'm also answering honestly. No, because usually, for me, if I usually put guys in the friend zone when I'm not interested in them that way, by like hanging out with them, but I don't like have romantic feelings for them, or like I don't find them physically attractive by like hanging out with them. And I'm not being mean with that. Like my whole thought process is like, don't waste your time on me when I don't find you physically attractive, when you can easily find someone out there who does find you physically attractive and wants to date you. But I'm fine with, you know, just being friends and hanging out, you know, but none of the romantic stuff. So go find someone who likes you for your personality and your looks. When selecting a partner, are economic factors important? I would totally say yes. For a variety. I'm not saying they have to be rich, but I can't date a guy with no job. Like, I don't care if you're a custodian. As long as you have a job, then I'm fine. Like, I don't care if you're working at McDonald's. I really don't care. As long as you have a job and you want to work upwards and whatever, like you want to be an area manager for McDonald's. I don't freaking care. Just have a job. Okay? I don't need a lot of, I don't care. But I don't date guys who don't have jobs, because then I'm not going there. I'm not dealing with that. I would say yes, but I'm cheating on this with the thing, because I need to know which one's for Raoul, because I'm not screwing this up and getting a different guy. Alright, were you attracted to him from the moment you first met? No, not. Usually, not necessarily. Please focus on your job. While you're in class or at work, do you suddenly stop and realize you've only been thinking about him? Well, let's see. No, usually I don't. I'm not that type of person. If he's suffering through some kind of trouble, would you prefer to suffer along with him? I mean, I can empathize, but I'm not gonna I wouldn't call that suffering with him. I would like to empathize and be there for him, but I'm not gonna suffer with him. Like, help him, maybe. I guess I would say yes with that one. Help him get through it. Depends on what it is, though. Well, okay. Number 9. When he asks about your plans or tries to get too involved, do you find yourself trying to distance yourself from him? No. Yes, no. I would say no. Depends on what. Depends on what it is, so. The selecting a partner is important for his upbringing or education to match yours. No, not really. I mean, certain aspects, but not really. You feel like that you and he are similarly attractive. No. Kind of lining up a lot with Raoul. Let's see. Does your own happiness depend on making sure he's happy? No. Do you feel that you and he share a close connection? I would say yes, but I'm doing Raoul, so no. When selecting a partner, do you think your personal history influences your decision? I would say yes, but I'm gonna go no again. Jeez, this dude's like, oh no. Arrows. Okay. Alright. Alright. Start. A. Oh, don't do this to me. Ah! Stop. Stop it. I did it again. Okay. Because it wouldn't let me go, so I started hitting all the buttons. Whatever. Let us. A-type, who sees love as fun. This type prefers short-term relationships over a longer one with a single person. Loving for fun. I haven't experienced one, so it's hard to picture how that difference looks. See, I'm not that type of person.
あら、その顔は思い当たる節があるのかしら。
I'm not.
あなたも隅に置けないわね。
I date out of
罪な
boredom.
女。何人の男を泣かせてきたの？
So if I keep myself busy, I don't date because I don't feel like it. No, I haven't made any men cry. We're a heartbreaker.
冗談よ。
We've made Gil
そんなに
cry
ムキにならないで。
on accident.
ちなみに私はこれだったわ。お揃いってことでいいじゃない。
Was her type. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see her being a player. I never thought about my own love type before, so it was a good study.
他のラブタイプは見なくていいの？
Not really. I'd check out the PC screen once more. No.
それは良かったわ。まあ作ってる私が言うのもなんだけど、
Not
参
really.
考
I've
程
been
度
through
に
the other
ね。
ones. I know what they are.
結局男と女はフィーリングなんだから。
Bum, 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 ba-dum. That sure sounds like you, Clarice. Well, I should get some work done.
あら、つい話し込んじゃったわ。ごめんごめん。私はこれを経理部に届けたら帰るわね。
Yeah, it took
ケ
longer
ーキ買っておくから早く帰ってきて。
because I couldn't figure out how to get to the next questions. I couldn't figure out how to get out of the questions because I was hitting A, but it wouldn't move, and then I got to the end and it still wouldn't move, and I was hitting the next button and it still wouldn't. Oh god. Oh yay! I'll try to get back home soon.
はーい。あまり無理しすぎないでよ。また後で。
Okay, bye. I can hear Clarice walk away. She'll most likely get a fruit tart from Quilpabon. It's her favorite. No idea if I said that right. I'm so looking forward to it. I need to hurry up and finish. I wonder if it's going to be grapefruit, strawberries, or blueberries, or perhaps pineapple and banana. That actually sounds delicious. And Puppy is angry at me. I need to let him out. Give me a second. Alright, I'm sorry about that. Alright, let's go, girl. Fruit tarts are part of human wisdom. I want to hurry up and have some. Tarts are delicious. So I gave up working because I couldn't stop thinking about tarts. Glutton. What a glutton. She probably should have hung out with the god of parties. I don't remember what his name is. Dionysus or something. Woo! Did I push a button? A few days later. I'm sorry. I'm really bad when I need to go through settings and turn the skip off if I can. I'm just... I can't. Alright, that's enough preparation. Chi. Hi, Chi. I loaded all the necessary data onto my laptop, checking the time I stood up from my desk. Today I'll be having a special meeting with Parasite 5. So far I've introduced loads of women to them, but... Poor Gil. Poor puppy dog.
ごめん、ちょっとピンとこないな。
Because he wants to marry us. Okay, Gil.
では私が代理でお会いして。
Oh my gosh.
え、
Oh, wait.
本人がいいんですか？すみません。それは難しいようです。
Honestly, there would probably be a woman who would totally be into this because he's rich. Like, I don't care if I don't have to see him, that's fine. Like the ones that marry like those really old guys for money.
彼女とは前に神話討論会で会ったことがあるよ。 でも俺の考察と解釈を話したらすごい怒らせちゃってビンタされたんだよね。趣味が合わないみたい。
We're going after the himbo. Alright. Oh, Rook.
403D4D
Okay. I mean, Oh,
他人に
Alan.
恋してたら会ってもいいよ。
Oh, Alan. He would reveal too much, so I'm not doing his route, but... Alan. As long as she's in love with someone else, I don't care. Oh, our little incubus. And he already... He already said he's an incubus. As you can see, these are some prime examples of my inability to get any of them dates with a single woman. Her profile said she likes mythology, so I thought she'd be a good match for Raoul. I had no idea they'd met already. Then again, even if they both share the love of mythology, everyone still has their own quirks. Yeah, he's a little. After all, our company did develop the Cupid system to help people find a compatible partner. I guess you don't always get what you want. But all of our other members are doing just fine. I hope they'd at least meet up. I begged them to at least meet with some of our other members. All I got were excuses. Cupid Corp's system can't function like this. Still, I can't just let things go on like this. It's up to me to help them understand what they need to fix and teach them how to interact with women. So I've decided to hold a workshop. The instructor's name is Miss Tyner. She's known for her romance guides, and sometimes we bring her in to speak here at Cupid Corp. I set aside an hour for the Parasite 5 together. Hopefully this will help them get the point. Blech. I talked with Mr. Snail and Raoul's agent, and we decided that although he has no interest in getting married, he could still join the workshop. However, I have to get approval from his agent before he can even go on a date with someone. Yeah, it's kind of important. Still, if he can make the most of it and find true love, maybe he'll start hearing wedding bells, then he can drop the act and find true happiness. As a real deal Cupid, I want to spread love to as many people as I can. I'll help them find truly wonderful love, and then they can get hitched. Chi! Hi, Chi. Chi! I don't know why we had to have Chi, but he's cute. Alright everyone, it's time for today's workshop. Once I got the workshop suite, I looked around at everyone. Turn your phone off, Alan. Alan's phone wouldn't stop ringing. Excuse me, Alan, but your phone is ringing. Just put it on silent.
ああ、ごめん。無視してくれていいよ。
Put it on silent, Alan. Just put it on silent. Ryuki had brought in a humidifier and was setting it up. Oh my gosh, should I try this?
長ほんと最悪
And of course, Monsieur Is was absent and said Owen was there as his representative. Raoul wouldn't stop talking Gil's ear off about his precious myths. Poor Gil. He's his best friend now.
俺が思うにエジプト神話で描かれているこのエピソードと日本神話との相違点は実はむしろ共通点で。
ああ、うん。なるほど。
Poor Gil. He's like, I don't... Okay. Gil was brushing off Raoul's insights in favor of staring at me with shining eyes. Poor puppy dog.
特別セミナーを開いてくれるなんてすごいね。君も丁寧に何度も面談してくれるし、こんな面倒見いいの初めてで驚いたよ。
Gil, you poor thing. Well, you got yourself blacklisted by every other advisor because you kept refusing the meetings. Gil was pretty much abandoned at that point. I suppose this is all brand new to him. He's such a puppy dog. I don't really like the puppy dogs, but he's adorable. Advisors are always supposed to assist members when there's trouble. Like to suggest compatible members and even call inactive members in for interviews, but this gathering was compulsory. Because really, these guys won't make any progress otherwise. They're lost causes. I would take this as my boss is trying to fire me for some reason. Gil seems to be motivated, thank goodness. If he's at least willing to cooperate, then I think I'll survive this. He wants to marry you, and because we're going on Raoul's route, he's gonna be alone. The mood in the room wasn't the best for a workshop, but the instructor was already waiting. I had to get things started. Miss Tyner, you can come in now. I bet Alan slept with her already.
はーい。恋愛レッスンはテイナーにお任せ。皆さん、今日講師を務めさせていただくテイナーです。よろしくね。
よろしく。
はい。よろしくお願いします。
よろしく。
よろしくお願いいたします。
I think it's Minerva. Minerva.
990000
Okay. I grabbed my phone and looked up exactly what kind of color 990000 might be. It's a shade of crimson, dark, but it's still a pretty color. This is an impression of Miss Tyner. I thought maybe he'll pay attention. Then I remembered that the whole point of this the whole point of this workshop. Yeah. I can't let him judge a book by its cover. He needs to learn to look deeper. You know, I don't remember Miss Tyner looking like this. She seems different than usual. But now's not the time for that. Okay, everyone, Miss Tyner's considered a true love professional. She's going to give you a few tips and tricks when it comes to romance. Today we're going to talk about how to approach women, as well as some things to watch out for. We'll also go over some practical advice. Got it?
はい。
Okay. Just want to like pat his little head. Oh my
あの
gosh.
人なんだか
Leave me
ネ
alone.
プチューンと似てる気がする。
Sorry, I had to take that phone call. Wow, she kind of reminds me of Neptune. Oh, right, that's what he said. My bad. Neptune, you mean like the one of the 12 Olympians? But he's a guy, right? Neptune is in fact male.
通説ではね。でも俺は知ってるんだ。特別に教えてあげるよ。実は俺ネプチューンを見たことがあってさ。
Oh?
はいはい、そこおしゃべりしない。
It's
女性が目の前にいるのに
Miranda?
無視していたら実る恋も実らないわ。
Minerva. That's what it is.
さあ、講義を始めるわよ。
I'm thinking Mass Effect for whatever reason.
つまり女心というものは複雑で移り気で。
I listened to Miss Tyner's lecture as I overlooked the rest. Why are you taking notes? I'm pretty impressed that Owen is even taking notes, but I'm sure it's just for Monsieur Ez. How about everyone else? He should just record it. Hey, stop beautifying during the lecture. I heard someone opening a package, and when I looked over, I saw Ryuki putting on a face pack. Yeah, don't do that in the middle of anything.
うわ、びっくりした。それ薄暗い中で見ると怖いよ。話は聞いてるから続けて。
I'm listening. Alright.
オッケー。美容は大切だものね。であるからに女性には気分というものがあり、前に話したことが今も適用されるとは限らず。
おっと失礼。
Put it on silent, Alan. I should take my own advice. Or not,
なの
bye.
で相手に期待をするのはや
Lower
め、
expectations.
また尽くすつもりで話を聞き、否定はせずに自分の話ばかりするのは極力避け。
This is actually good pointers for women too. Lower your expectations and then you won't be disappointed. Don't only talk about yourself.
ああ、君か。今日 ?OK よ。じゃあ後で。
Frickin' hoe.
ああ、ごめんね。
But he's an incubus, so I'll give him a pass. That was so obviously a girl.
また
Why are you
女
even here?
性をエスコートするときはなるべくゆっくりとうなずく、さりげなく足元を気遣うなど、その上で。
へえ、ロサンヨーク TV で神話番組が復活するんだ。あれ結構とんでも理論で好きなんだよね。
例えばパーティーで女性と話すときはまず相手の趣味や好きなことをそれとなく聞き出すこと。かといって待ちの姿勢はダメよ。
I'm very invested in this.
そういえば君に言ってなかったよね。実は俺今は6番街に住んでて。
If we weren't so freaking thick, we would pick up on the signals.
というわけで8割相槌を打ち2割ぐらい自分の話をすること。でも相手の子が会話に乗ってこなければその場合は
Not along, about 80% of the time. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
あ、ごめんまた。
Alan, sit down.
今日の落書きうまくいった。
Oh my gosh, it's like being in school again.
それ誰？
What?
もちろん月の女神ダイアナさ。
Oh my gosh, the amount of noise.
加湿器の水がなくなった。ほんと乾燥してるよね、こ
What
こ。
are you, a fish? You're not, you're fine. You live in, it's not Japan, it's New York, but, or Lost York. Everyone, come on, please pay attention. Miss Tyner is speaking.
ああ、聞いてる聞いてる。
Jeez. You're clearly not. I can see you messing around on your phone. It's like school. This is exactly how a teacher feels during school. Miss Tyner is here today specifically to help you. Stop being so rude. If you ever want a chance at dating and getting married, you need to listen.
はいはいはいはい大丈夫よトップブライダルアドバイザーさん。男の子はいつだってフリーダムなものだもの。
Don't give them excuses.
でもそうね、こんなにも異性の話して食いつかない子たちは初めてよ。あなたたち落としたい女の子はいないの？
Yeah, aren't there any ladies you like?
俺は
Yes.
いない。
Nope. At least he's honest.
いないかな。
Yeah, I'm honest there too.
俺も特には。
I mean, the only one who really is.
私は代理ですので。
He's like, I'm just taking notes. Leave me alone. Well, even if you don't have anyone in mind right now, listen to the lecture in case you ever meet someone at the party later, for example.
パーティー？
Did you not know about the party? I already texted everyone, but yes, party. There is a matchmaking party after this, and it is mandatory.
そうなの？
You guys not read the text messages? I sent you multiple messages. I even got your agent's permission.
へえ、そうなんだ。
Come on, dude, it's a party. Have fun. Why does he act like it doesn't concern him? Because it doesn't really. He's not really interested in finding love. Anyway, before I let you meet our female members later, I need to make sure you actually know how to talk to them.
わざわざ教えてもらわなくても、女の落とし方なら俺が教えてやるよ。
Oh my gosh. What? No, that's not what I'm talking about. You just need to learn how to hold a conversation. I want to trust you at the party later.
いいから、俺に任せて。
Oh my goodness, Alan. Alan is known as the thieving parasite, so I was suspicious as soon as I saw him start to walk towards me. Oh, Alan! Woohoo! I freaking love him. Not on his route, though. Suddenly, his face was only inches from mine. I got the sense he was about to start lecturing the class himself.
まずはさ、女の子と男は距離感が大切なんだよ。
He said that with a gentle whisper and brushed his fingertips across a few strands of my hair. His song is good too. Is he putting his techniques into practice? He was trying it on me of all people. I tried to speak up, but he stopped me before I could protest. See, it's really hard not to do his route.
先生、彼らに教えてあげたいんでしょ？
He's so hot.
協力して。
When you say go with you, do you mean girls?
いいわいいわ続けてとっても勉強になりそう。
ああ、この稽古お手本見せてくれるんだ。助かる。
He's so hot. Tyner, help me out. Raul really thinks this is part of the workshop. Before I could say, oh god, Alan. Oh. He just reveals too much in his route. I'm sorry. If you want me to do his route, let me know in the comments. Before I could say anything, he placed his hand under my chin and raised up my face up. We were close, as intimate as two lovers about to kiss. Alan looked deep into my eyes.
ステップ1。まず目と目を合わせる。こういう時は自信をたっぷりに。
Alan's smile revealed his perfectly white teeth. He traced his thumb across my lower lip.
綺麗だよアワーハニー。君の濡れたその眼差しに溺れそうだ。
Okay.
ステップ2、甘い言葉をささやいたら次はどこまで触れていいのかのチェック。手か腰かそれともそれ以上かね。手が OK なら次は肩、その次は腰だ。
In exactly that order, Alan touched my hand, shoulder, then my hips. His hand slid smoothly across my body. What the heck is happening right now? Is this how he thinks you get with a girl? I mean, it's working on you, isn't it?
ステップ3、触っても平気そうな女の子ならこうしてあげるんだ。
Alan laughed softly, then gently kissed my ear. His warm breath tickled, giving me goosebumps.
内緒話をするふりして耳にキスしてあげて、そして次は
We're in a room. We're in a room with people. Without warning, his hand brushed against my thigh. It was cold to the touch, and I nearly cried out.
いい反応。こういう感じだったら
Gotta remember, we're in a room full of
キス
people.
をすればいいんだ。
Alan began to began to close his eyes, and his hand slid from my ear to my cheek. His face inched closer to mine. Oh, he's so good. Gil, no! She's mine! I love you, Gil. Thanks for saving me. Just as I was about to push Alan away, it was Gil who brought the action to a halt. I love it. He rushed in between me and Alan, then kept going and crashed into the desk. I love him. He's so adorable. Oh. Oh. It's so hard not to do Alan's route. If I want to do Raoul's.
すごいよギル。まるで全知全能の神ゼウスみたいだったよ。英語名だとジュピターね。
The man whore. Mythology.
Chi?
How are you? Gil, are you okay?
君のキス守れてよかったよ。
Dude, it's been years. I probably maxed on people already. I probably kissed a couple people. Oh, Gil! Gil, are you alright? Alan, you took that way too far.
俺はただ女の子の口説き方を実践してみただけだよ。
That's how you hit on a girl in a club. All you demonstrated was how to go after a one-night stand. Exactly.
そこから始まる恋もあるでしょ。ねえ、みんなどうだった？
It was spicy. Be very careful with that. Alan turned to the others with a big grin on his face, however. Owen is not amused. Sorry, I need water. I need some water after that. A little thirsty. Woo! Ah! Owen was focused entirely on typing something into his laptop. Ryuki was neck deep into some kind of skincare routine.
ラウルはどうだった？
I love Raoul. He's such an
そうだな。
idiot.
ギルのあのフォームでの走りは古代ギリシャでは認められなかったかもね。そもそも短距離走とは昔は神に捧げられるもので。
いやそこじゃなくて俺の実演はどうだったかなって。
実演？ごめん、途中から意識飛んでて。なんだっけ？ヴィーナスの美しさについてだっけ？
Oh, Raoul, you're so stupid.
彼が走るところしか見えてなかったみたいね。
Uh-huh. No one was paying attention. Really do wonder if any of them actually wanted to get married. Even ignoring Raoul's special circumstances, I don't think any of them are serious about any of this. No, they're not. Maybe it's better that they didn't pay attention to Alan's demonstration. Well then, do you remember Miss Tyner's lesson on how to talk to girls when you first meet Raoul, Ryuki? I specifically pointed at the two who were least likely to have been listening. They turned to each other and tilted their heads in confusion. Yeah, they're like, no, was not doing anything.
一緒にパンクラチオンをするとか？
What?
肌の手入れとか？
Oh my gosh. I can tell you weren't listening at all.
俺は聞いてたよ。確か8対2で喋って相手の話を聞いてあげるだよね。
Oh, Gil, you're adorable. Good job, Gil. Give you a puppy treat.
まあ
on your
ね
head.
俺もずっと気になってたから。
Gil might be okay, but I don't feel great about the others. I'm getting kind of nervous about that matchmaking party. Checking the time, I realized that the party was fast approaching.
あら、もしかしてもう時間かしら。
Yes, it is time. Yes, I'm afraid so. I'm so sorry about this, especially after asking you to come all this way.
あら、気にしないで。初回なんてこんなもんよ。むしろ出ていかなかったことを評価してあげなきゃ。
I guess that's true. Knowing them, it's definitely something they could have tried since they're still here. Maybe they do have some desire to get married. I don't know. Still, it's hard to say if they were actually paying any
彼ら
attention.
を見る限り、やっぱり実践の方が向いていそうね。
No. I looked around the room and gave one final nod. Miss Steiner turned on the lights and the curtains opened automatically. And the lights, my
という
eyes.
ことで、今日は全員への宿題。恋している相手だと思って、練習がてら彼女にメールを送ること。
I mean, it would work probably. Me? It would work for Gil because he literally is. She literally is his girl of his dreams.
相手がいなくちゃメールは上達しないわ。
I really like Raoul's shirt. It's Alfred Hitchcock. I know that profile anywhere. She's got a point.
でもみんな本気で口説くつもりで書きなさい。アドバイザーさんだからと油断しちゃダメよ。メールは場数を踏まないと進歩しないから。
Yep. That's true. Whether it's love, academics, or sports, practicing over and over again is important to improving.
勉強だから好きなキャラクターを思い浮かべながら書くのでもいいわ。ただ名前部分だけちゃんと彼女に変えてね。
Yeah.
じゃあねボーイズ、頑張って恋できるといいわね。
Thank you, Miss Steiner. Clap, clap, clap. Thank you. Miss Steiner gave a wave as she left the workshop suite. Well then. Whew. After she was gone, I let out a heavy sigh. There was no time for rest. The matchmaking party was happening immediately after. I'm still worried about this whole thing, but being scared won't accomplish anything. I'm sure once they meet girls, they'll find some motivation. Okay, time to put everything in motion. Everyone, let's go. We need to put everything we learned to work. Let's head to the party room on the first floor. Time for some matchmaking. Gee! Woo! They're gonna do horrifically.
わあ、人がいっぱいいるね。
When we arrived, I saw that there were already tons of attendees waiting for us. This matchmaking party is an event hosted by the Cupid Corporation in order to bring men and women together. All of you need to try and approach our female members during the party, got it?
Hi.
Ah, that was loud. Sorry. Are they really though? Oh no. Ryuki's already looking at nothing. Alan was gazing at everyone like they were pieces of meat. Monsieur S wasn't even there. Yeah, Owen's like, why am I doing this? I don't get paid enough for this. Owen, I assume Monsieur S won't be joining us?
ええ、
No, of
今
course
日も
not.
代理で出席するよう承っております。
Right, another proxy meeting, I guess that's what he's used to in his culture, but still. We're in Lost York, the city of fashionable people having fashionable fun. Those same people come to Cupid Corp to live out a fairy tale romance. And you can't get that experience through a proxy. Yeah, well. Well, Monsieur S seems to want to get married. I suppose I'll respect his wishes. You can always find a gold digger. They don't care if they ever meet you. Alright, take a seat, everyone. The ladies will come up to you in turn, so be sure to spend some time with each of them.
へえ。
these
女
things.
の子の方から来てくれるの？
So these things don't actually work in real life because it's overwhelmingly female now, and like no men show up because they make the men pay and the females get to go in for free. So guys are like, why would I even bother? They don't go to these. Over there, you can have a quick casual chat like a buffet. Over here is for members that might be a little more reserved. None of these guys can handle an can't meet and greet buffet though. I'd sooner strap them down to a chair so I can keep an eye on them. Yeah, Alan would just walk off with who knows how many. Otherwise, I can't stop things from going south. Alan will do terrible things to women just trying to get married, and Raul just gets swamped. Yeah, that's true. I wanted to sit each of them down and make them interact with whichever women came up to them. That was the plan anyway. Good luck with that. It's probably like herding cats. I'll be keeping an eye on you, so go out there, try your hand with as many women as possible. It's gonna be a disaster. It's always gonna be a disaster.
どうも。
You're so
ギル
adorable.
ラブクラフトです。
Ah,
はーい、気分はどう？
ああ、まあぼちぼち。
ふーん、結構おとなしい感じなんだ。どういう結婚生活がいいとかある？
結婚生活？俺はやっぱり恋人を最優先にしたいな。彼女仕事より恋愛だって言ってたし。
彼女？誰の話？
you're supposed to be meeting people here, Gil.
結局振られちゃったけど。っていうか多分彼女は俺の気持ちに一度も気づいていなかったんだと思うんだけれど。
その人と結婚したら？
いいね。彼女が相手なら俺どこまでも尽くせるよ。買い物は必ず付き合うし、荷物だって全部持つし、家事は全部俺がやる。
Gil would be the perfect partner for someone if he wasn't stuck on our girl.
彼女いつも言ってくれたんだ。愛を作る名前だなんて素敵じゃないって。俺確かに愛を作るのは得意だと思うんだ。
What? How do you know this?
彼女と一緒に暮らしていた時は毎日尽くしてたし、俺のご飯食べて喜んでもらえたら嬉しかったし、彼女の苦手なものは俺も苦手にな
Gil, you
っ
need to
た。
stop.
全部を共有できるってやっぱり素晴らしいよね。それでますます好きになってさ、俺が支えなきゃって思ってて。でも
So Gil is a prime example of why you don't talk about your ex with anyone after you. Oh, go. Okay, that's enough, Gil. Go on back to the workshop suite stat.
でも話は途中で。
You are done. Oh, yes, you are. She already ran off.
ああ。
Yeah, you need... No. Go.
こんばんは。素敵なネクタイね。ってその首からぶら下げてる札何？
ああ、わかりやすく代理であることをお伝えしようと。
代理？
私はとある人の代理でこちらへ参りました。どうぞよろしくお願いいたします。
はあ。でも代理人を雇えるなんてご本人は結構な財産家だったりするのかしら。偉い人か何か？
ただいま確認いたします。
はあ？私はあなたに聞いて。
お忙しいところ失礼いたします。今例のマッチングパーティーでして、財産家偉い人かと聞かれましたが。
Just to a contract marriage man, it's not that hard.
はい。はい。そのようにお答えしても。
He's filthy, stinking rich.
かしこまりました。我が雇い主からのお言葉をお伝えします。
Oh, okay. Oh, and I love you, but...
それなりの地位にいるが、それを守るために多大な犠牲を払ってもらう必要がある。まず家に帰れないし、夫婦の営みも難し
She
い。
might be fine with that.
会話は基本代理を通して行う。日常的に会うことはないだろう。
But like,
以上だ。
so do I...
とのことだそうです。
Do I sleep with you too then as a representative?
それ結婚する意味ある？
I really don't. Okay, time's up. Thank you for that. Please try to enjoy the rest of the matchmaking party.
お待ちください。今の言葉をクライアントに報告しておきます。
Sure, fine. Go right ahead. Once you're finished, we need to talk. So just head on back to the workshop suite upstairs. You're all failures.
あら、かわいい男の子ね。こんな若い子がパーティーに来
Yeah,
る
he's
なん
like
て思わなかった。
19 or something.
あなた、
20.
いくつ？
Apparently, she's not attractive.
聞こえてる？
2B2933
2B2933. Ah!
ちょっといきなり何よあんた。
Seriously. Okay. Pardon me, miss. If you'll just follow me this way, don't worry. That mist is just a beauty enhancer. Yuki Workshop Suite now. They can't even talk to one female.
はーい。ってもしかしてあなた俳優のラウル・アコニット？どうしてここにいるの？
He's
ち
like,
ょ
I don't
っと
know.
事情があってね。
嘘。ラウルがいるならもっとおしゃれしてくればよかった。ねえ、どんな女の子が好み？
It's gonna say like Aphrodite or something.
そうだな。やっぱり
Or not.
牛みたいな子かな。
Like an ox?
牛？
Wait, what?
牛はネプチューンの聖獣なんだ。神に仕えるのにぴったりだろう。それにゼウスも乙女を牛に変えたことがある。
Wait, I thought Neptune like horses. I didn't. What was? Okay.
人間に例えるとどんな子？
Do you want her like strong mommy type?
そうだな。ダナエやエウローペやイーオーやレーダーみたいな子かな。彼女たちはみんなゼウスに愛されていた人間だよ。
What? Exactly, Layla.
神に愛される娘というのはどこの国の神話でもバージンだとされている。だから乙女は多分特別な力を持っていたと解説する学者も多いのだけれど。
So low body count, okay.
でも俺は別にバージンにこだわるつもりはないよ。俺は神じゃないし、そこに神聖さを感じないからね。
Then why did you free him?
にしても神々って本当に愛の営みが好きだよね。ギリシャ神話だけじゃなくて、日本神話などの他の神話でもよくやってるし。ギリシャ神話に何回その描写あるか知ってる？俺前に一度数えてみたんだけど、それがまた面白いぐらいの数で。
Okay, Raul. Okay, great. That's enough out of you. Thank you so very much. Raul, workshop suite now. Honestly,
これ
just
からがいいところだったのに。
honestly, if you just kept him down there, he'd probably find someone who's just as freaky as he is. Can't you see you were freaking her out? You could have ruined your reputation, and your agent would definitely rip me apart for it. That's true. Forgot about that.
はーい、こんばんは。
どうも、
Oh no.
アラン・メルヴィルです。気軽にアランって呼んで、ハワハリ。こんな可愛い子に声かけられて光栄だよ。
He's scary.
やっぱり予想通りね。
あなたここにいるけど結婚する気ないでしょ。
Really? What makes you think that?
もしかして君も？
結婚願望はあるわ。でもここにいる人と親交を深めるつもりはないの。
She just finds all the girls.
一人じゃ嫌だっていう友達に無理やり連れてこられただけだし。私彼氏いるもの。
That's just his type.
へえ、彼氏がいるんだ。その人のこと好きなの？
そうなの。だから乗り気じゃない人探して時間つぶしに話そうかなって思ったわけ。
Girl,
本気で結婚相手探しに来てる人に悪いじゃない？
he's gonna eat you up.
確かにそうだ。じゃあ時間つぶしにちょっと俺
Gonna
の家に来
eat
ない？
you up.
は？何言ってんの？私彼氏がいるって言ったじゃない。
And that's his type.
だからだよ。俺はさ、他の人に恋してる女の子と会いたくてここに来てるんだ。いつも同じ食べ物ばかりじゃ飽きるでしょ？ たまにはスイーツもつまみ食いしなきゃ。
That's,
悪いけれど、私、彼氏のこと愛しているの。
she's like, no, I'm good.
ますますそそられるよ。ね、よければ俺の枕試してみない？いい夢見させてあげるよ。
No. Okay, that's it. Time's up. Thank you very much. I'm so glad you could join us today. Help yourself to drinks and snacks in the break room. Alan, come with me. We need to talk. Don't do that, Alan. Don't do that. Please excuse us. I apologize profusely to the 5 girls who were subjected to the Parasite 5. They all looked around at each other.
最悪な男だったわ。人の前で昔の女の話なんて。やっぱりこういうところにろくな男はいないわね。
Just one guy doesn't make all of them sucky.
代理って何考えてるのかしら。しかも結婚生活する気なしって。話すだけ時間の無駄だったわ。あいつに伝えておいて。絶対にあんたよりも先に私の方が結婚してやるって。男も駐車場もいいところはとっくに取られてるって。ほんとその通り。顔が良くてもあれじゃね。
なんでもいいわ。もう帰りましょう。あの男ムカつくわ。何よあの態度。しかも「アワーハニー」って失礼だわ。
Yeah, he's kind of a creep. I'm very sorry, everyone. I bowed my head in apology as I said my farewells. Then I headed straight to the 7th floor workshop suite where those 5 were waiting. I was getting ready to lay into them. They're probably not even there. They probably just left. I closed the curtain so we could have some privacy. Does everyone know why I told you all to come up here? After closing the curtain, I turned around and faced them, my arms crossed in front of me. They're behaving for now.
8対2を守れなかったから。
Yes, you wouldn't shut up, Gil. No, Gil, you kept bringing up your ex. I don't know who this ex is, but no woman wants to hear about that, especially in public.
誰だかわからないって。
Oh.
やっぱり気づかれてない。
You poor thing. And Owen, if you're going to be someone's stand-in, at least do it properly. You could have worded things a lot better. Or have answers
で
written
す
down.
が、彼はそのまま家と。
We need to be on the same wavelength if you want your member to hurry up and get hitched, Owen. Now, Raoul, stop jumping straight into that mythology nonsense. You can't dump that on someone you've just met.
彼女が俺の好みを聞いたからだよ。それに神話トークってほどじゃないさ。あれぐらい普通じゃない？
Owen, I mean, Raoul, she asked me, like, yeah, well, that doesn't mean that you go into a full-on rant. It's very weird. And Ruki, don't spray your mist at someone before you've even asked her name.
まともに話せる人間にしてやろうと努力しただけだよ。
Oh my gosh. Can't judge a book by its cover. Love means loving what's inside the most. Aren't you even the least bit curious about what's inside someone?
人間並みになって出直してくるならね。
Bad answer, bad attitude. And Alan, you simply cannot jump into bed with a woman who's already taken.
俺はただ枕を試してみないって言っただけだよ。
It's the same thing. I know I keep asking this, but do any of you really want to get married?
それはもちろん。
Let's stop talking about your ex.
無論です。むしろ彼はとても焦っています。
Well, then he needs to get his butt down here.
まあ、人並みに。
する気がなきゃここにはいないよ。
I don't even know why you're here, Alan.
俺は早く恋を知りたいな。
You have an excuse, Raoul. I'll give you a pass. You're just here to learn what love is. Then you should start taking this seriously. Love is about getting closer to someone. It's about compromise and forgiveness. It's give and take. Emphasis on the give. Anyway, you have your homework. Send me a text like you're in love. If you can't understand what love is, then use your imagination. Got it? Why are you guys so loud when you do that? Quiet every other time. Do they really get it though? I don't know. I feel like you're talking to children. They came to Cupid Court because they want to get married, but it feels like an obligation for the actual desire. And an actual desire. Everyone said that they're all lost causes, but I refuse to give up on them. You can raise You can rise to this challenge, Betty. After all, we're just getting started. Let's see it through to the end. Helping them find love at long last would finally prove that humans have the power to connect within them. Well, that concludes today's workshop. I'll contact you for the next meeting. Before then, do your homework. No excuses. Yeah, it's just a text. Just under a text. It's not that hard. Mom. I'm beat. It's actually a nice room. I quite like it. After heading home, I didn't bother with changing out my clothes. Instead, I just flopped onto bed. Into bed, whatever. Even though the hours were the same, I felt like I just pulled a double shift. Seems like Clarice is out. Speak of the devil, a message popped up on my phone and it said probably won't be home tonight. Ah, she's having fun. It looked like it would just be me for the night. My shoulders are stiff. Cheer, are you here?
Chi?
Step on my back. Oh, there you are. Here we go. I took Chi's tiny body in my hands and shoved his head against my shoulder. Don't do this. A small electrical current crackled between his horns. Oh yeah, that's the spot. I pushed my makeshift Chi massager against the knots in my shoulders until he started to fidget. Guess he doesn't like being upside down. Maybe just tell him to do that instead of just shoving him into your back. Sorry. As soon as I let him go, he immediately flew off, but he returned just as quickly to lay next to me. Oh, you're so cute. He stretched out a bit and I gently stroked his back. He sleepily closed his eyes. I glanced around the room. Clarice and I shared a room back in college, and Gil was actually staying in the next room over. After graduation, I lost contact with him. Was always kind of worried about him. I never imagined I would reunite with him like this. Back in college, Gil really looked out for me. He helped me get a part-time job and even took care of the chores because he was in love with you. After he left, Clarice and I could barely keep the place clean. Lovelorn Parasite. Gil is so kind. Always puts everyone ahead of himself. Once he bounces back, I'm sure he'll make some nice sweet girl very happy. I'll give it my all as his advisor. Oh, a text? Oh, this is probably from Gil first because he's already in love with you. Yeah. Thanks, Gil. Miss S, I'm so grateful for everything you did for me today. Talking to you was extremely helpful. I hope I'll continue to receive the benefit of your advice. Ghost written by Owen. Thanks, Owen. Raul. Good night. As there are many sets of 12 gods and 12 signs of the zodiac, there are also 12 signs of love. Like when one person says, I can't live without you. Director's note with tears in their eyes. Oh my gosh, he copied this from a script. And the other one says, I understand. This isn't goodbye. You know, I'll always be there to support you on your journey. Director's note with a smile on their face. Even Buddhism says, oh my gosh. Sorry, I said that before I was finished, but it was a pretty good message, right? So no worries. Oh my gosh, Ricky. Stop. What is this? Oh my, stop. Alan, I love you so much, our darling. Lips are smooth as ripe peach. Skin is soft as freshly whipped cream. Just thinking about what you must taste like is making me... Anyway, I prepared the most divine bedding just for... He sounds like a sleazy mattress salesman. Anyway, I prepared the most divine bedding just for you. Come by my place and I promise you'll have the most ecstatic dreams. You're all... I glanced at Chi lying next to me. Maybe the time had come to use my Cupid's bow. No, I can't give in. I have to get them married without that. I'll be like, oh my gosh, you're such lost causes. I had to prove to Dad that the gods don't always have to step in. Oh my gosh, no. Still looking at that text message, I started to get a stomach ache. I think I'll just hold off on my reply until tomorrow. Like, I'm just too excited. Silently, I put my phone down, closed my eyes, and drifted off into dreamland. I'm like, oh my gosh. Why? Why do you do this? Alright, next chapter. Oh, why you do this? Why are you like, oh, sorry, I'm not.
Good
morning.
Hi. 朝ごはんできてるわよ。
Thank you. I walked into the living room to find my roommate Clarice there. I guess she really did stay out all night. She had fun. Let's see. The welcoming fragrance of fresh coffee and hot toast wafted through the air. Oh, you're home. I wasn't sure if you'd be back yet because you were having fun.
昨日のお相手は外れだったから、さっさと帰ってきちゃった。
But you still stayed the night. Clarice casually shrugged her shoulders, then quickly set the salad and toast on the table. I do not eat salad for breakfast. Thank you, Clarice.
It's 7 o'clock. Here's today's funny news topics.
As usual, Clarice and I watched the morning news on TV while we dug into our breakfast. The meal included cafe au latte, toast, salad, and a refreshing smoothie for each of us. As I was eating, I casually glanced at Clarice.
Today's funny news は相変わらずどれも平和なニュースね。さすがローカル番組。
Claire should be pretty exhausted right now, but she looks like she just woke up. Just as upbeat and beautiful as always. I'm almost certain that the girl Gil was in love with was Clarice. It's you, but that's okay. So if Gil's going to have... Gil's going to have a lot of trouble going forward. Clarice never fell for guys. In fact, she was well known as the Stone Wall. Clarice must be why Gil became the lovelorn parasite. I've got to give him my full support and help him find love. Or at the very least, help him mend his broken heart.
Up next, the latest news on the marriage hunting market. Here's a video.
Oh!
Video? 見て CC が映ってる。
Huh? Hearing Clarice mention that, looked up at the TV. She was right. It was a shot of the Cupid Court building. They're not going to be... No.
はい、こちらが今ロサンヨークで一番人気の結婚相談所キューピッドコーポレーションです。創業から15年経った今、会員も17万人を超え、こちらで成婚した夫婦をロサンヨークシティでよく見かけるようになりました。ですが最近は成婚率が下がっているという噂も。さらに先日ロサンヨーク内には別の結婚相談所が新規に立ち上がりました。今後ロサンヨーク婚活事情はどうなるのでしょうか。早速会員の方にお話を聞いてみましょう。すみません、ちょっといいですか。
何？
私 Today's Funny News のリポーターです。ズバリ CC についてどう思っているかをお聞かせください。
そうね。まあサービスは悪くないけど変な会員が結構いるのが問題よね。
Well, there's just weird people out there.
変な会員というと？
聞いてくれる？この間なんてずっと目をつむってる男紹介されちゃってさ。お高いお金払ってるんだからちゃんとした人案内しろって思わない？
確かにその通りですね。ちなみにロサンヨークに新しい結婚相談所ができたことはご存知ですか？
なんだっけ、変わった名前の。そうそう、あれ気になってて体験無料らしいし、ちょっとそっちに行ってみようかと思ってるのよ。
なるほど、お話ありがとうございました。このように現在 CC では会員の増加に伴いサービスが悪化しているとの話題が。
That's not good.
ネガキャンされたわね。
Yeah. Wait. What's this about a new marriage agency? I didn't know about that.
名前なんだったかな。確かわざわざうちの近くの7番街に作ってた気が。
That's not good. Oh, geez, look at the time. I'm gonna be late.
そっか、今日早番だっけ？
Yep. Sorry, Clarice. Gotta go. Mind cleaning up for me? Just
いってらっしゃい。
rinse your dish. It doesn't take that long.
The next topic is about the young president of Cupid Corporation, Mr. Shelby Snell. He is famous for being a great husband, but a little bird told me that he is unmarried.
Not married.
へえ、そんな噂あるんだ。でも確かに既婚者には見えないのよね。
Yeah, he kind of doesn't, does he? He kind of doesn't, does he? Not good.
今のニュース見たか、我が部下よ。 ええ。これでキューピッドコーポレーションの印象操作はバッチリです。この調子で会員を我が社に奪い、勝ってみせる。打倒キューピッドコーポレーション。
I do appreciate how they like chipmunkified their voices, so you don't know what character it is.
Oh!
Envy. Whew, I made it. I got to my desk and let out a deep sigh. Still gotta tax those parasites back. I get here at 8:30 on the dot, just in time. Claris's hours in system development are different than mine. We almost never get to eat breakfast together. Advisors work in shifts to accommodate the schedules of Lost Yorkers. Since everyone is so busy, we tend to work 9 a.m. to 11 at night. Oh, I would hate that. Ever since I got stuck on Parasite 5, my duties have getting better hours. I've been getting better hours for my shifts. Well, it's not that tiring for me. I appreciate the consideration. To begin the day, I reopened the message from yesterday. He just sent a whole picture. Never mind, I'm too tired. Going through all the mistakes in this message is going to take forever. Still, I fought the desire to just run away and stood strong. I got down to business and started proofreading. I just gotta get it out of the way, but like, I gotta get this crap out of the way. I don't want to keep looking at it. Ba-dum-ba-dum. Alright, and set. A few hours later, I somehow managed to reply to all of the messages. I couldn't do it on my phone, though I had to switch to my computer. All of the messages had loads of issues, so it took longer than usual to reply. But everything turned out okay, all things considered. Thankfully, the theories on love I learned in college and from the media helped me make the text a bit more woman-friendly. Since everyone's free tomorrow, I penciled in meetings with all of them. I hope it'll be okay. To be honest, conversations and lectures aren't going to change their mindsets. Well, if they do find a woman that sparks their interest, I can at least give them some advice to keep those sparks flying. Still, no matter how many members I show them, they're not interested. They won't even tell me what they're looking for. They don't really. That's why I can't introduce anyone to them. I have to look out for the female members of Cupid Corp too. If I mess up, it'll just give the news one more bad soundbite. Then our members might really leave us for another agency. But we've never dealt with members like this in the past. What a tough situation to resolve. If someone lacked confidence, I could suggest that they focus on their strengths and build some self-esteem. For someone who's a bit prideful, guiding them toward better behavior in regards to marriage is key. But this is a different situation entirely. None of them want to get married. Honestly, I don't even know why they're members. I pondered. Raul just wants experience in love. He doesn't actually want to get married. That's why he's there. I pondered putting them through some marriage bootcamp training. While I was considering that, my work phone rang. Yes. Hello, Miss Mirror speaking.
ちょうどよかった。今新規会員の受付中なんだけれど、他のアドバイザーの手が空いてなくて。
Okay.
パラサイト5担当になって忙しいところ悪いけれど、ちょっと一人だけ受けてもらえる？
Sure. Sure, that sounds fine.
ありがとう。助かるわ。面談室に案内するわね。
I hung up the phone and prepared the necessary documents before getting up. I wonder who it could be. It's been a while since I've handled someone who's not part of the Parasite 5. Even my fellow advisors are worried about me. Parasite 5 really are legendary around here. Even people from other departments have started sharing their concerns. I've become something of a legend myself, I guess. I couldn't help but wonder what this new member might be like. While walking down the hall, I tried to imagine. I don't know, man. I don't know. Everyone's so weird. As I entered the meeting room, I saw a woman staring nervously at the floor. Hello, it's nice to meet you. My name is Betty Mirror. I'm a bridal advisor here. I flashed her a smile and held out my business card. She accepted it with trembling hands and looked down again.
はじめまして。メラニー・タッチェルです。
Oh, hi. Hello, Melanie. Thank you so much for coming in today. Before moving on, I gave her a chance to look up at me. Instead, she just glanced around the rest of the room. She must be really nervous. This is probably her first time using a marriage agency. Well, it's the bridal advisor shop to help our members relax. You know, our company offers a wide variety of services. Would you mind if I provide some explanation and a bit of guidance? She gave a small nod, so with a pamphlet in hand, I began describing the different services we had to offer. Melanie hung on my every word and began nodding along enthusiastically. Oh, it's been a while since I've had someone actually listen to what I was saying. I'd almost forgotten how nice it is. Wish Parasite 5 were this cooperative. Well, I believe that just about covers everything. So now I'd like to ask about you. Melanie blinked in confusion. Well, I need to know what you're like. Yes, to begin with, are there any must-haves or absolute deal breakers when it comes to potential partners? Aww. Why wouldn't they choose her? Please excuse me for asking, but have you done anything like this before? Searching for a husband, I mean.
大学で募集していたパーティーには5回ぐらい出たことがあって、でも誰とも話せなくて、友達はみんな彼氏作ったり結婚したりしてどんどん置いてかれちゃって、でも私男性が苦手だから全然話せなくて、私なんかに結婚できますか
？Absolutely you can. That's my job as bridal advice to help you find your perfect husband. I gave her a warm smile intended to help ease her worries. I could tell we'd need to work on her low self-esteem. Sorry, I'm tongue-tied right now. I always am. She couldn't seem to keep from talking negatively about herself. She's completely capable of seeing anything good in herself. During college, I learned that you need praise and approval from others if you want to improve your self-esteem. As her advisor, I can give her the praise she needs, but she could just reject that and fall further into a downward spiral. In which case, it would be better to build up her confidence by encouraging some self-improvement first. Let's see. It's probably better to start her off with a bit of light texting rather than going right into matchmaking parties. Cupid Corp utilizes a number of matchmaking tools. Matchmaking parties, Lost York, food tours, and one-on-one meetings are some of our more successful methods. We also have a number of cafes, restaurants, and bars reserved specifically for our members so they can feel more relaxed. For our more introverted members, we recommended that they start with texting or even writing letters to initiate contact. Woo! We like to divide up our members according to what methods we think fit them best. The messaging track is our go-to for shy folks. Messaging lets them avoid the stress of an in-person meeting, so it's great for people like Melanie who struggle with confidence. Okay, Melanie, can I tell you what I've got in mind for you? I started describing my recommended plan in detail and turned to the appropriate page in the pamphlet. Slowly, Melanie began to open up more about herself and what she was looking for in a partner. I couldn't remember the last time a member had talked with me so honestly. It was really quite touching. Yay! Got ourselves a little energy boost. Well, let me thank you again for trusting our company with this.
こちらこそありがとうございます。
If there's anything else I can help you with, please don't hesitate to get in touch.
はい。では今日はこれで。
Of course, if you have time, feel free to visit the cafe in our company annex.
Cafe?
Yeah, the cafe. Yes, we have a cafe that's for members only. Most people just use it to relax and take a break.
そうなんですね。ちょうどコーヒー飲みたかったし、行ってみようかな。
Yep, do that. I think that's a great idea. Would you like me to show you the way? I opened the door to leave with Melanie when... Hi, Owen. I found Owen standing directly in front of us. Apparently, he was just about to knock on the door. Oh, hello there. Did you need something?
ええ、お話し中でしたか。申し訳ございません。
What?
いえ。
As soon as she saw him, Melanie quickly ducked behind me. Aww.
私は平気です。もう帰るところでしたので。
Actually, I was about to take her to the company cafe.
そうでしたか。では、私が代わりにご案内いたします。
Okay. Yeah, go though, and he's nice.
ミラーさん、あなたはロビーへ。我が社の広告代理店の担当者が休養だと。
Okay. Our ad agency. I tried to imagine what the problem might be, but I couldn't think of anything off the top of my head. There was also Melanie to consider. I tried to gauge her reaction, and she gave her head a quick shake.
私なら平気です。言ってください。
Alright, thanks, Melanie. Bye. But
大丈夫です。
She thinks he's cute. He's a cutie. Well, if you're sure, then if you'll excuse me, take care of her, Owen. I gave her a final nod before leaving the meeting room. I quickly made my way back to the lobby. Or made my way to the lobby. Oh my gosh. Ah. Let's go. As I got out of the elevator, I saw a nervous-looking man standing there. He was alone in the lobby. That must be the agency manager. Hi, sir. I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Are you from the advertising agency?
はい、そうですが。あなたがトップブライダルアドバイザーで社長から直接仕事を頼まれたって人ですか？
Yeah. That's right, I'm Betty Mirror.
よかった。ちょうど良さそうだ。
Okay. Huh? What just fine?
とにかく緊急事態です。急いでついてきてください。
Okay. What the? Without explanation, the manager quickly led me away. He gave me a jacket and a pair of glasses, apparently as a disguise, and then... the Happy Forest Cafe. We soon arrived at a cafe near the office. It was a regular destination of mine.
いいですか？これから社長の会食があるんですが、いい感じに話を合わせてください。いいですね。
A business lunch with the president? But what am I doing here?
CC のイメージアップ作戦です。今朝のニュース見たでしょ。わかったらこちらへ。
Oh, right. I did see the news, but what's that got to do with me? I didn't have the first clue what this was about, but the manager just kept pushing me along. The president looked quite surprised to see me. Obviously, he didn't know I would be there. Hi, Shelby. I don't know.
サプライズですよ、サプライズ。さあ、会食を始めましょう。
I had no choice but to sit next to Mr. Snail. The ad manager sat diagonally across from me, a look of desperation plastered on his face. So he wants me to help improve our image somehow, but why did I have to wear a disguise?
彼女がキューピッドコーポレーションの誇るトップブライダルアドバイザーです。どうぞご挨拶を。
Well, my name is Betty Mirror, and it's true that I'm the top bridal advisor at Cupid Core. It's very nice to meet you.
どうも。ロサンヨーク TV のプロデューサーです。
Wow, really? So you must work on shows like News 1 to 10 and today's funny news, right?
おや、ご存知ですか。それは嬉しいね。
I think everyone who lives in Lost York has heard of you. I had no idea what was going on, but I figured I may as well just smile and go with it. I'd been thrown into a meeting between my company president and a TV producer without any warning. Scary. I'd be so nervous.
Oh,
she's so cute.
それはなかなか面白そうですな。
Sorry, the rings that far up would bother me, though. Apparently, Mr. Snail had said something to catch the producer's attention. I got the impression that they were just trying to put together some kind of TV show to boost Cupid Corp's image. News report that morning had focused on declining marriage rates along with some of our more unusual members. I guess that's why the president himself had agreed to meet with the media and was trying so hard to impress his producer. I had no idea Mr. Snail got involved in things like this. I always figured the ad agencies take care of all of that. No, they get involved when they feel like it. Of course, I'd always known that he had founded Cupid Corp when he was a student and worked hard to get it where it was today. I'm sure he can do pretty much whatever he puts his mind to. In which case, I should do whatever I can to help make this a success too. After all, our members' potential for success is directly tied to the company's reputation. If I could do my part now, it would it should lead directly to more connections between humans.
では御社のキューピッドシステムを使えば必ずうまくいくと？
え
え。ですがそんなにうまくいくもんですかね。縁結びを機械でやれたなんて失敗しません？
そこは現場の人間の腕が確かですから。
Yes, they are. That's right. There's really nothing to worry about. We integrate even the tiniest detail to reflect trends and culture as well. And since we designed the system and maintain it internally, we can always refine it at a moment's notice. Social media trends, new online slang, the smallest things can be fed into it so that we can find the perfect match for each member.
SNS のトレンドまでね。じゃあそこにいるアドバイザーさんは一体何のためにいるんですか？
The producer looked directly at me and gave me a smile that had a bit of an edge to it. But frankly, I get this kind of question all the time. Some members try to use it as an excuse to get a membership discount. Ultimately, we have no way of knowing exactly what people are thinking, so we need people on site to make minor adjustments.
細かな調整？
Well, for example, some people try to pretend there's someone they're not, and some just flat out lie.
確かにそうだな。
It is true. In those cases, they have hidden motivations. I swear. They have hidden motivations, preferences, or tastes that we can't uncover unless we talk with them personally. We observe how their eyes move during a conversation, when they take sips of water, all of the tiny moment-to-moment details. People have unconscious habits that machines can't pick up on. We're there to support and supplement the Cupid system. Yeah, it's like playing poker. Everyone has tells. We calculate the most compatible partner, then take our personal experience and knowledge to provide additional advice.
はあ、そこまで手間をかけてるとは。でも大変じゃないです？
It can be, sure. But our goal is to help as many people as possible come to know the pure joy of married life. Of course, we don't just push them to get married. That just leads to short marriages. More people than ever are getting divorced. Our objective is to provide the sort of matchmaking that can nurture a long and happy post-marriage life.
なるほど。いやはや。
I like
お見それ
Shelby.
しました。
He's ridiculous.
そこまで考えていたとは思いませんでした。さすがプロですね。
Hmm? I'm just glad you took the time to hear us out.
いやー、このような優秀な人員が現場にいれば社長も安心ですな。
ええ、私も助かっています。彼女のような意欲の高い社員がいれば周囲も感化され、より良いサービスを皆様にお届けできますから。
I had no idea the president saw me that way, and I couldn't hide my surprise, which slowly turned into a satisfied smile. I never would have guessed that's how Mr. Snail felt.
結婚生活といえば CC は結婚式場も併設されていますよね。次はそれについて聞きたいんですが。
The president thoughtfully answered each of the producer's questions. Here and there, I added details based on the prevailing opinions of people in the field. The meeting seemed to be going smoothly. Bum, bum, bum. 1 hour later. We finished eating and the lunch finally came to an end.
では、そういうわけで。いやー、いい話が聞けてよかったですよ。
The producer seemed to have relaxed quite a bit. He stuck his hand out, and Mr. Snail gave it a firm shake.
こちらこそ大変素晴らしい時間を過ごさせていただきました。
Yes, it was an honor getting to speak with you.
じゃ、また。
Okay, bye. Producer gave us one final wave and slipped into the busy city crowd. After a moment, the ad agency manager suddenly reappeared in front of us.
お疲れ様です。話いい感じで盛り上がってましたね。
Why'd you throw me in here?
アンソニー先輩、どこに行っていたんですか？
いやまあ、ちょっとやらなきゃいけないことがありましてね。でも大丈夫ですよ。話はバッチリ聞いてましたから。あなたもありがとね。これ、私の名刺。今後ともよろしく。
Okay. He shoved his business card at me and said Anthony Duff, manager of the world-famous Omnicom advertising group.
さて、御社のイメージアップ作戦、頑張りますよ。それでは。
Bye. Mr. Duff quickly departed, leaving me alone with Mr. Snail and feeling somewhat confused about everything that just happened. I'm so confused and I played this before. I wonder why Mr. Snail was so formal with him, and also the campaign will help boost our image. Interesting. So that lunch was to try to sell that producer on some kind of TV show, but why did I have to be involved? Normally that would be a discussion for the agency manager and the company president to have by themselves. Yeah? I looked at the president when he spoke my name. He looked back with a calm, gentle expression.
I
love you, Shelby!
彼に連れてこられたんだろ。業務中すまなかったな。
Mr. Snail expressed his thanks so earnestly I couldn't help but smile. It's all part of the job, right? Yeah. It was nothing. As far as I'm concerned, it's all part of the job. Please don't give it a second thought.
そうか。そう言
Yeah,
っても
that's
ら
how
え
I
て
know I'm
安
not on
心し
his
た。
route.
しかし
I can't remember.
普段と雰囲気が違うが、その服装はどうしたんだ？
What? Mr. Duff made me wear it. I guess I'll have to give it back to him later.
着せられた。
I
一
don't
体なぜ？
know. I have no idea. I have no idea. Maybe he thought I should be dressed more professionally since it was a business lunch and all. I don't know. I mean, I like the glasses on her, not gonna lie though.
何にせよ迷惑をかけたな。実は彼は私の大学時代の先輩なんだが、強引なところがあってな。
Yeah.
今日の会食も今朝のニュースを見ていきなり組まれたことだったんだ。
Oh, that's right. That was a pretty strange report they did on today's funny news.
なあ、先輩は CC の宣伝をよく考えてくれるいい担当者ではあるんだが、目的のためには手段を選ばないところがあってな。まさかお前を巻き込むとは思わなかった。だがおかげで会食はうまくいった。ありがとう。
I was surprised at the gentle smile he flashed to me. I couldn't remember him ever smiling like that before. It made me realize that normally when he smiled, it was pretty much just for PR purposes. Aww. I think this might be the only time I've ever seen him smile outside of things like magazine spreads. He looks so much younger when he smiles. It's easy to forget that he's only 32 years old. Yeah, it's not that old. He always seems so calm and collected, but I'm realizing that maybe he's been struggling all on his own this whole time. Jeez.
ああ、仕事のメールだ。オフィスに戻らなければな。
Alright, bye,
今日は助
Shelby.
かった。引き続きパラサイト5を頼むぞ。
Bye, sir. He glanced at his watch as he hurried out of the cafe. The president really never gets to take a break, I guess. I should head back too. I need to get ready for the meeting tomorrow. I have a meeting with the Parasite 5 tomorrow. I'm hoping I can find a few possible matches for them before then. Good luck. I took off the jacket and the glasses and headed back to the office. Yeah. Oh, I stepped through the automatic doors. As I passed reception, a woman I've never met suddenly materialized in front of me. Ah! What?
かわいいブライダルアドバイザーさんじゃない。
I love her
その
style.
人にお願いすることにするわ。
Hi? Huh?
お客様お待ちください。担当はシステムで決めることになっておりまして。
I love her.
もうそんな面倒な手続きですの？私は
I
気に
remember
入った
who she
人と
is.
しか話したくないのだけれど。
ですが彼女は今手が空いていないものでして。
可愛い上に人気者のブライダルアドバイザーさんなのね。素敵だわ。
Hi.
そうなんです。ですのでひとまずこちらで受付を。
名前はキャサリン・スペード。職業は家事手伝いですわ。私モテるので本当は婚活は必要ないのよ。たまたま今はフリーなだけですから。
right now.
たまたま。
ではこちらのシートにご記入をお願いいたします。ミラーさん、ここは任せて行ってください。
Okay, thanks. Well, if you'll excuse me.
またね。可愛い可愛いキューピッドさん。
Bye, Catherine. Catherine happily waved her handkerchief at me. What an odd woman, but to be honest, she looks kind of familiar. As I tried to recall where I might have seen her before, I quickly turned around and nearly ran into yet another new member. Ah! No! Hi, Melanie! Melanie!
ごめんなさい。いつ話しかけたらいいかわからなくて。
Were you listening to that whole time?
はい。すごい人ですね。
So confident, so radiant.
自信があってお綺麗で。
Melanie was staring at Catherine with big puppy dog eyes.
素敵な結婚できるのはきっとああいう人だけなんですよね。私なんて。
And there she goes again with that intense self-deprecation. Melanie's not unattractive, she could just use a confidence boost. Maybe some fashion tips and she'd be a total cutie. Guiding the lost lambs back to the flock is the job of any good goddess, bridal advisor. I need to find someone compatible for her, but in her case, it's also my duty to plant seeds of confidence and to blossom into love. Together, I'm sure we can do this. I'm going to do everything I can to help you. By the way, what did you think of the cafe?
コーヒー美味しかったです。話しかけてくれた方もいたのですが、うまく話せなくて。オーエンさんもすごく親切にいろいろ教えてくれて、その。
Melanie looked down bashfully. I smiled at her, trying to get her to feel at ease. I led her to one of the lobby couches. I let her tell me all about her time at the cafe. Apparently, Owen showed her all around the rest of the company as well. I gave her some advice about conversation icebreakers and made sure she was smiling again before we said our goodbyes. When she was gone, I started brainstorming a possible matchmaking process to help improve her odds of success. Yeah, she's a cutie. The next day, or evening, St. Lorraine. Okay, after work, I was walking home alone as usual. Whew, what a day. I replied to all the Parasite 5 messages, consulted with Melanie, and had a surprise business lunch with Mr. Snail. Not to mention finalizing the meet with Parasite 5 tomorrow. I really hope everything goes smoothly. It's not going to. Making my way home, I kept thinking about what type of woman might make a good wife for each of them. Gil is super picky, so I need to show him as many candidates as possible to get a sense of what his preferences actually are. For Monte S, I need to keep messaging him to find out what marriage really means to him and hopefully get him to come in. With Ryuki, I should focus on women who know all about beauty, but I don't want them to feel like they're competing with each other. As for Raoul, he doesn't really want to get married, he just wants to learn about love. I should find someone with similar interests. If I can just hit it off from there, that might be enough to develop into a proper relationship. Raoul did mention how he got slapped once, though, so conversations about personal interests might get kind of risky. Even if they have similar interests, small misunderstandings like that could turn into a major blowout. True. Meanwhile, Alan's problem is Alan. There really isn't a right member for him, so I need to adjust his preferences somehow. He's just a hope. But he's a, That goes for everyone, actually. They're not ready for relationships as is. They refuse to even listen to our lectures. I turn to social media in hopes of some new inspiration. Ever since HQH incident, searching for Cupid on Instagram had become part of my daily routine. Let's see if anyone's talking about Cupid today. As usual, there are a lot of posts. Even after that ad campaign ended, #Cupid caught on, people still use it all the time. Feeling reinvigorated, I began scrolling through the posts. All of a sudden, a certain article caught my eye. The article title was Cupid Corp Prez wife finally caught on film. I wonder what she's like. It was from some crummy tabloid, but I still couldn't contain my curiosity. It's us. But when I clicked through the article, I nearly dropped my phone. It's us! What the heck? The phone in the article showed the president at the Happy Forest Cafe. In other words, it was from our lunch today. There was also a shot of someone from behind. The woman they claimed was his wife was actually me. Oh my gosh. We are his wife. Alright. The next morning, I marched straight to Mr. Snail's office. Okay, so I'm gonna stop it here. Been playing for a while. So, sorry, I skipped a little bit. Again, I skipped like one thing after the stupid quiz. I don't know why it wouldn't let me leave the quiz. I had to hit every button, and then the skip one is the one that got me out of it. But we will continue this. We're still in the opening. We haven't even gotten to Raoul's, the actual route yet. But I think we're getting close. So, I hope you guys are having fun. This game is ridiculous. It's fun. The amount of color makes my eyes kind of feel like they're gonna bleed. It's so vibrant, it hurts. But I really like this. It's cute, it's fun, it's stupid, it's great. So anyway, we will continue Raoul's route next time. Bye.